Hello, thanks for stopping by Lee's Bourbon Journey. Tonight, I'm going to bring you my fresh cracked first try impressions of Old Fitzgerald Bottled in Bond, 7-year aged. Now, this is a wheated bourbon mash bill, 100 proof. And this comes to us the first distillery in Kentucky. This one was fall of 2018. It was barreled in the Old Fitzgerald distillery and comes to us via one of my favorite retail shops in the state of Iowa. Thanks, Stanley. So I have never had any of the Old Fitzgerald products. This is the first one that comes in at a price point that I can somewhat justify. This one came in at MSRP of $60 plus tax. So let's give it a fresh crack here. You know I love that. So I'm going to give this a pour into my new micro Glen glass. There you go. And I picked this up at Westside Spirits in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I was there recently to see some family and decided to stop in. They had actually a store pick of Woodford Reserve Double Oak. I picked up a bottle of that, and that turned out to be very tasty stuff. But I also got one of their Glencairn glasses and one of their micro Glencairn glasses. So what we're going to do, we're going to give this Old Fitz 7 about 10 minutes to breathe. We're going to come back, give you my thoughts. Welcome back. All right, so we've given this little micro Glen probably about 3/4 of an ounce of Old Fitz 7-year. I've given it almost 12 minutes to breathe. Gonna see what the nose thinks, shall we? Oh, there is almost no ethanol in the nose. That's crazy for a 100 proof bottled in bond. You know what? I'm going to put this out there right now. Old Fitzgerald Distillery. If you can get the aroma in this glass in a candle, I'll buy one every day of the week and twice on Sundays. That smells delicious. So now that we know what the nose thinks, it's got a sweet nose on it, which makes sense, mash bill. I'm picking up a hint of corn in the background there. I'm getting a almost like a, this is going to sound weird. And I know how weird it sounds before I say it. Let me just qualify it that way. It has almost a prune cotton candy aroma. Like those two are in competition for that aroma in the middle there. Prune cotton candy. Good thing I'm getting old because something like that actually doesn't sound too bad. Christmas is just 10 short months away for everybody that was checking. Let's see what we think on the palate. So I'm getting a heavy oak flavor on this, which is fine at the beginning. Up front, oak. The ethanol comes on about in the middle, but the mouthfeel on it is very heavy. I mean, color-wise, we don't have the richness of color that I might expect for something that would have that oily of a mouthfeel, but that Old Fitz is giving my mouth quite the party here. And it's only the 3rd day of March. Whew! Let's see what else I can pick up for flavors here. It does have a sweet flavor profile throughout. The finish just keeps going. It's like okay, when we were kids and somebody had those fancy sugar cubes, or if we had a project that we had to build those sugar cubes, when you first put that first sugar cube in your mouth, that's what the finish is like. There's just a sweet, almost sugary, it's not quite right though, Aunt Jemima syrupy kind of sweet right at the end. It's very, very delicious. Absolutely a drinker. On the 3 to 13 scale, for the $60 price point that this is, I would say I would give this about a 9.5. It's not heavy on the ethanol for 100 proof. It's not terribly complicated on the flavor profiles, but it does have more complexity than, say, an Eagle Rare, which is getting close to that price point that this was. Well, guys, there you have it. Old Fitzgerald 7-year bottled in bond from the Old Fitzgerald Distillery. If you can find one for around the $60 price point, strongly suggest you pick it up. If you like this video, don't forget to go down below, click that little like button. If you want to see my next video, which may or may not be real soon, make sure you subscribe so you'll be notified when I do my next video. If you know somebody else who might enjoy some of the content, go ahead and hit share. The more the merrier. We're all on this big spinning blue and brown rock together, aren't we? Thanks for stopping by Flea's Bourbon Journey. I hope that you enjoy your bourbon journey. And to all of those that are currently serving our country here at home or abroad, brothers and sisters, I'm praying for you. I'm grateful. And to all of you, be safe.